What am I doing holding a bottle of Budweiser? Well, recently my wife gave birth to twins, and a friend of ours came round to celebrate the birth by bringing a pack of diapers, which were very useful, and some Budweiser. At the time it struck me that this is like celebrating a wedding by going to McDonald's, but I then thought, well, actually I've never really reviewed Budweiser the way I review other beers, so it's about time I put that straight. So here's Budweiser, the king of beers, sure. It's 5% by volume, as they all seem to be these days, and so familiar that you probably don't notice it anymore. You've probably come across this so many times and probably drunk it a few times and not been moved by it, I imagine. And the most notable thing I've discovered about Budweiser recently is they bought out Budvar, which is something most people couldn't believe after all the legal wrangles between them over the name, and Budvar having been around for hundreds of years longer, and so on and so forth. But anyway, it just goes to show that quantity beats quality, I suppose. Anyway, on that subject, what do we think of Budweiser? You know what? It actually, in the glass, it actually smells quite inviting. It smells like it smells like a summery beer. Quite fragrant, almost floral. It smells like it's going to be a really tasty brew. Unfortunately, as you probably know if you've ever drunk Budweiser, I mean, there's a couple of good things going on here. There's a nuttiness in the aftertaste which is pleasant. Unfortunately, the aftertaste also features this kind of sour tang which is very unpleasant. It's a letdown, really. Like I said, the aroma is actually not too bad, and you're expecting more from it than you get, and it's really very boring. There's it's fizzy, it's usually cold, it tastes watery, like there's something missing, you know, like they left out an ingredient or something, and I just don't understand how someone who they spend so much money on the marketing, why don't they channel some of that back into the beer and actually make it a better brew and win people over forever? Because I can't understand people being loyal to this. This is just like... Okay, here's the difference between this and beer you probably enjoy. If you're into drinking Coke or Diet Coke and then you drink a no-name brand, that's the difference. This tastes as different from a good beer as no-name cola tastes from a real cola, and I'm going to struggle to finish this. I don't even think I'm going to finish this. In fact, I think I may even throw it down the sink. It's not because it's terrible. It's not abysmal. It's not disgusting or nauseating or anything. It's not like welfare beer or anything. It's just boring and like a waste of time. Why waste my time drinking the rest of this bottle of Bud when I could go and drink something nicer?